Okay, take your time, get comfortable. Joe and Dale have spent some time together slinging Scentsy, so they have history. I'm hoping since Carl's sitting in the middle, they'll behave. We can always hope. Okay, I can only control one later or deal with him, so hopefully they'll be good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pass, you guys will have to pass the mic down. But the first thing I'd like to ask you guys is your name, where you're from, and what is your background?
My name's Dale Gilbreth. I'm from Lee Summit. My background, I'm the general manager for Murphy Logistics, warehouse company here in town.
My name is Carl Cox, and I come from a hospitality background. I was a hotel manager for 20 years, but the last 12 I've been a bail bondsman for a bail bonds company.
Good, I'm glad to know that.
You might need that, no?
My name's Joe DeMario. I also as well come from the hospitality background. I've been in the restaurant business since I was about 17. Corporate chef for a few companies, traveled the world doing that. And then I met my wife and wasn't able to be a chef anymore because it wasn't conducive to our family life because I was gone 16 hours a day.
Is that how you really spell your last name?
And that is,
Yes.
that is correct.
Yes, get that right, guys. D-A-M, those damn DeMarios. D-A-M. That's it. In case you didn't know, my poor son, 4th team in a row, spelled his jersey D-E-M-A-R-I-O. So some of you that are my Facebook friends feel our pain. So, but I know you guys will get it right. Okay, next up. So what role have you played in the business? This is specifically for Joe and Dale, who are Scentsy Men via spouses. So if you guys could kind of share, what has your role been? What are your duties, should we say, in the business?
Well, on my end, it was really kind of hard. It was a paradigm shift for me because coming from my background, if you would have told me 8-9 years ago that I was going to be selling wax and candles, I would have said you're out of your mind. There's no way I'm doing that. But things do change. But for me, my dailies are I help with the kids, things around the house, the orders, the stocking the racks, making sure logistically we're getting to where we need to go. Anything that I can do to help her day easier to where she's able to actually work with her downline. Otherwise, if I wasn't doing that, then obviously we wouldn't have the business that we have today.
So Robin went to a party and she won in a raffle, I think it was, a Scentsy warmer. And she came home.
Brownstone to be exact.
Okay,
Yes.
and she brought it home, plugged it in, and she goes, I love this. And I kind of looked at it and like, okay. And she goes, I want to sell these. Okay. And here we are, what, 7-8 years later? And so, I help her, product comes in, I help her put it away, we take inventory, a lot of the same things that he does, especially preparation for a show, get packed up, load the truck, so on and so forth. Then I often help her at the show, as Joe does, at an event, whatever it is, help sell, package it up, talk to the customers, take money, shoot the breeze with whoever comes by and try to get them to come closer and buy something. That's fun, and I enjoy working with my wife and others, and doing those shows. It takes some work, but it's worth it.
And we can sell just as well as the women do.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, well here's one for you, Dale.
Okay.
So if someone comes up to you and says, how much are your Scentsy bars? What do you say in response?
1 for $5, 3 for 14, or 6 for 25. That's the best deal.
Good job.
It was an easy one.
Okay, it was good, yes. Okay, so Joe, I got one for you. So if someone says, well, I think that I want to join the business. How would I go about starting this? What do you say?
Well, the first thing I would do is have a conversation with them regarding is their current job, what do they do now? And there's always, they may say something like, oh, well, I don't think I have time because I'm a nurse. I'm like, well, that's great, you're a nurse, great, here's some information, and then I'll pass them on to my wife, but I'll explain to them that you can take your bag of scents and put them in the break room, and at the end of the week collect the sales, and you'll make your commissions that way. That there's really a way to find, for somebody to say, I can't do this, there's always a response. You always have to have a response back to why you can do this and you can accomplish it. And there's many women in here right now that I remember speaking to in the past that said that they couldn't do it, and they're here and they're speaking in front of people and they're doing great.
Okay, Carl, I got a couple for you. So, Carl, would you share with us why you joined Scentsy and what you like about Scentsy?
Did you make notes?
Yes,
Sorry, man.
so, yeah, why did I join? Why did I join? Basically, my girlfriend Kim, she was selling Scentsy, and she brought it up to me, and she knew that I was wanting to leave the bond business, and I didn't want to go and get a regular job. I haven't worked for somebody for 12 years. I'm not going to go start now. And so she brought this to me, and we talked about it, and I'm like, that's kind of silly. But being involved with these meetings and seeing the products and talking to customer service and meeting Tracy and so et cetera, it's a great business for for the amount of cost it costs to start your business, it's a great opportunity. And so that's what I did. I said, why not? Let's give it a shot. And it's steady growth over the last year. What I like about Scentsy is I like working for myself. It's the best. And the products are really good products. I mean, you see it at the stores, you see products that are garbage that people buy. Not necessarily with anything to do with Walmart, but just regular products. But our products are built well, the company stands behind it, and that's a huge plus. So that's the main thing I like about it.
And then one last one, well, not last one, but for the moment. What is your best tip for new consultants? Because you've been with the business for about a year. So what would you tell new consultants?
According to my notes, best tip, brand yourself as quickly as possible. Be it some type of bag or backpack or t-shirt or sweatshirt or something that says Scentsy on it. There's a website that Tracy can get you information on. T-shirt costs $15, $14, maybe it's under 20. So brand yourself. That's what I would do first. Especially if you're like myself, male, and are doing this, you're going to take some grief, and I'm sure Joe has some in the past. But own it, man, because there's nothing better than owning your own business. My stock response is, have fun in your cubicle. Nobody likes a cubicle, so I get to do what I want when I want and work my business, and so I have a tendency to ramble, so I'll stop.
Thank you. Okay, well, and Joe can relate to that. I remember because he was pretty adamant about, I'm not selling candles. I mean, that just did nothing for him. regardless of what the potential was initially. But then, like I said, we went to reunion, he met these people and realized they were just like him, hardworking men who'd worked a lifetime to build a profession and their career, making lots of money, and they had left it, if it was good enough for them, it was good enough for him. So I can remember many nights, he'd come back from softball games and his buddies would be calling him Candle Boy and, giving him a hard time. Oh, they did, you can imagine. And then he'd say, well, I'm not going to be here next weekend because, we're going to Mexico or we're going to Hawaii. And then he shows up with a new Cadillac and they're like, okay, wait a minute now, how do I get my wife to sell this stuff? And believe it or not, some of them did join my team and some are still parts of our organization. So he got to where, you know what, oh well, I really don't care. But it did take a while, it didn't happen instantly. Okay, Joe, would you consider yourself a servant or a cheerleader? Tell them about that role. And answer wisely.
Where's the exit?
You still gotta go home and go to bed. They did.
We have a big house.
Sleep.
I think I'm definitely a cheerleader. She's amazing. I mean, hands
I'm
down.
not talking about for me, but thank you, that's nice. I meant like just in general, but go ahead.
I don't feel like when I'm actually working at an event that I'm slaving away sitting in an event selling bars, because I'm interacting with all different kinds of people from all walks of life. There's not, there's some people that would say, well, I'm not going to talk to that person because look at their shirt and look what they're wearing, And then you can look at somebody else who has a nice shirt and tie or a nice dress and looks, I don't care who they are. I want to talk to them. I want to engage with them. I want to, explain the product, and once you explain the product, it sells itself. So for that reason, I think that, I just enjoy the product on that aspect.
He is a pretty good servant too, though, I must say. I think any of you guys that can get your man to reunion, I would highly encourage it because they do a great job of carrying all of your load of stuff that you purchase at the Scentsy Family Store. Huge bonus, so make sure you get them to go. Just don't tell them that part ahead of time. Dale, how about you? And your wife is in the building too.
She's what?
In the building too.
Yes, I know.
She is blocking the exit.
Well, I know this was, servant or coach or what was it? Cheerleader. I consider it a partnership because, frankly, it's my money too that's invested into this, and quite a bit of my time is invested into this, and so I'm happy to help her. So I reap the benefits of my efforts to help her. To go on. What do you call them when you go on vacation?
Incentive trips?
Yeah, like an incentive trip, that sort of thing.
It's rough, isn't it? It's rough.
Yeah, so incentive trips and those sort of things, that she's earned.
He's going to Africa, by the way.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, it is a partnership. I'm happy to help her. I have a full-time job. The Scentsy thing is her full-time job, and so when we can spend a little bit more time together doing that, there's a financial benefit to it too. I'm happy to help. So I do cheer her on, but maybe not as much. Just more through my action, to help her. That's
To trade out items.
That's right. I have permission.
Yeah, he is quite the dealer. He's met in many parking lots to sling some Scentsy and do some deals. So, yeah, he does have a reputation for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Carl, here's one for you. What has been your greatest challenge and how did you overcome it as a consultant?
Well, I thought about this question, and my biggest thing right now is Facebook, because I've never used Facebook that much. I mean, not in an interactive sense, just more of a research thing. So my biggest challenge, my largest challenge, greatest challenge so far is just engaging in with Facebook. And I haven't, to be honest with you. So it's something I've got to work on with the videos and just putting myself out there on a social networking platform as opposed, because I was always trained with direct sales or person-to-person sales. So the social media thing is just driving me crazy.
And here's one, Dale, for you. What is your favorite item out of the new catalog?
Well, I've been so busy, I haven't had an opportunity to look in the new catalog yet. I know that's pretty lame. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, come back to that.
No, it's okay. Just tell us what your favorite product is in general.
Oh, I don't, this is embarrassing. They still sell like all the men's like lotions and all that stuff?
Scentsy Man.
Yeah, I really like all that stuff.
You're stocked.
The thing is that the
Does she
stuff
keep you
lasts.
stocked? Does your consultant keep
She's
you
bought me
stocked?
quite a few items out of
It lasts so long. I mean,
It
I
does.
love it too. I mean,
Like
so.
the,
You like the
Lotion.
counter clean too.
oh yeah, yeah.
That's a good
That's
point.
his favorite.
Somebody's like, oh, we need some more.
Yeah,
Good
that's
point.
true.
Good point.
Keep cutting off work.
And we like men that like counter clean. That is a definite bonus. So you men that are paying attention here, counter clean should be your friend too because it makes your wives very happy.
Makes
So,
it grand and sparkle.
yes, and that too. Okay, and Joe, why don't you share a little bit from your perspective? You've attended every reunion or Scentsy convention as well since we joined. Do you have anything, since that is happening pretty soon, that they can register that you want to add that I haven't mentioned as far as why they should make it a point of going?
Well, I think the number one reason is because you get to network with other people than you have in this room. You're going to be able to network with people from all over the country. Actually, you'll be able to network with people that are in the UK, Australia. They travel from all over the world that will be here in Kansas City to network with, and you can bounce questions off of them. You can talk to other husbands and what they do. That's what I did when I went to my first convention in Shine 09. I was in Salt Lake.
you actually attended or the one you just visited?
Well, I visited. I didn't actually attend the functions, but I went to the dinners and I did all the good fun stuff. And when I got to talk to some of the husbands, that's when I was like, okay, cool, I do Corvette. Just keep doing this. So anyway, but no, seriously, you'll be able to network with so many different people that have so many different ideas, whether they're social media people that are out there doing it, or if they're just, grassroots, doing it the grassroots way, knocking on doors, and that. There's just so many different people that are actually selling Scentsy in so many different ways, and you can actually talk to so many different people from all walks of life, and it's a lot of fun. You'll get to meet the owners, and they're a blast, and it's a good time. It's a really, really good time. They put on a good convention, an excellent convention.
Okay, and Carl, here's the last one for you. What are your short-term and your long-term goals with Scentsy?
My short-term goal is I'll see you all at reunion, and I need to make. I want to make Scentsy full-time. I'm going to leave the bond business at the end of May, and thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And my long-term goal is to build a team. I haven't really worked on that aspect, but I need to build a team, and I want to go on an incentive trip, and which I think would be great. And ultimately, my long-term is to get some land, and I have plans for a house that I've been working on. So.
I got 25 acres for sale.
Okay, we'll talk. Okay, but, so, I mean, I can't tell you, and a lot of you know, it's just, this thing, this Scentsy, this idea, this concept, this company, it's really great. So I mean, if you're out there and you're thinking about it, well, maybe. Startup cost is $100. It's $100 investment in yourself, and it could be just amazing. So
I just wanted to add, one more thing on my end. My wife was always a stay-at-home mom. I was always gone 16 hours a day. I was actually at home one afternoon, and on one of my days off, my wife had some computer issues, and so she took a drive over to a very good friend of ours' house, which was in our neighborhood. Within an hour, she calls me and says, I think I'm going to do what Diane's doing, selling the Scentsy stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't care, do whatever.
Actually, you
So-
said how much?
So she said, I said, how much is it? And she said $99. I said, fine, if not, we'll support her, and, big deal. So I guess what had taken place was her husband had come inside from checking the mailbox, and at that time we had paper checks. Her husband said, are you going to open up your check? And she said, no, I don't want to do it right now because Tracy's here, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Tracy's like, oh, what's the big deal? Go ahead, open it up, not a big deal. So she said, well, I think I've had a goal in my life is to earn $10,000 in 1 month, and I think I did it. And Tracy was like, what? And she's like, yeah. So she opens the check, and it was for over $12,000.
This was over 9 years ago.
This was over 9 years ago. And so my wife immediately picks up the phone and calls me and tells me this, and I'm like, okay, great, no problem. Sign up, go for it. My mistake and our mistake was for 2 years, she had been trying to get us to sign up. 2 years, $1 million mistake for us. Over the long term, it was $1 million mistake. But anyway, we're still on our way. We're still doing well. We love Diane, and we could not be more happy that happened to her, and it was just a great experience to see that happen to her.
And for those of you that haven't had an opportunity to meet Diane Dreyer, she will be coming back to visit. She has been very successful in the business and has since bought her forever home in Branson. So that's where she resides now full-time, and she'll be coming back to make visits often, so that you guys will have a chance to hear from her and meet her. She's a phenomenal human being, happens to be one of my dearest friends, and fortunate enough for me to be my superstar director and Scentsy sponsor. So we're very blessed to have her in our organization. She's accessible to all of you as well.